All right. Good morning, good evening, good whatever time it is for you, and welcome. We actually, surprise, surprise, we made it on time on a Friday. Though not the time I was shooting for, since I left my day job. I was going to stream at 3 like I do on Sunday, but I had to go grocery shopping because there was a big sale today. So instead it's 6 p.m, but we are gonna, starting next week, we should go up to 3 p.m. On Fridays and Sundays, so that'll be nice. We are still, oh yeah, hey everyone, my name's Poetentate, I go by Poe, and welcome back. Make sure we actually throw that in. So we are still working on the main quest because we are trying to get through it so that we can do the side quests. Or the event quests. Tales of Fantastic. We still have 9 more days, so hopefully we can get this done. I'm hoping to get it done soon, so that I can work on this a little bit on Sunday. And then we got a new one that just started, which has to do with apparently the Warp Trotters, maybe? Not quite sure, but you can see their image there. But yeah, lots going on. But I have learned, because I looked it up, this main quest, we're actually on like either the second to last or the last part of this main quest, the Humming Antlers and Entwined Horns. And actually, the main quest after this one is the last one that is currently available in the game. So we should actually be able, hopefully, to get through this, either today or tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but Sunday. So that'll be cool. What else have I done? I started out on the achievement screen, so let's do that. I did get some achievements, not as many, but some. We have 240 enemies with DOT, and interrupt Cocolia's use of Wrath of Winterland Sates when she is charging. Yeah, so I've been doing a lot of either World 5 or World 4 in the simulated universe right now. And then have 10 or more Blessings of Abundance. Yeah, so we're doing pretty good. 215 achievements. Might have to go achievement hunting soon. But some of the achievements are choice-based, and so you would never be able to get them once you make a decision. Just like I'm not able to get that one document from the Hurt to Space Station because it's purely based off of a side quest, and if you don't take that route you won't get that document. So we'll see. Let's see what we got. All right, so all right, I showed you achievements. Let's show you where I am with characters, because as you all know, I do like the basic stuff, the daily quest, the Trailblaze power, whatnot, to make sure I can actually get these characters leveled up. So I currently have everyone to level 60. The last one you all saw was Arlen, but I did just get Su Sheng, making it so I have every single 4-star currently in the game. But I did get her to 60 as well. So currently I'm working on getting everybody's light cones leveled up to 60. And I think that, who was it that I stopped on? Ah, yeah. So I'm currently here, so her forward, or yeah, are all the people I still need to get up to 60, and then once I have that done, I'll start working on everybody's traces. Getting them unlocked and working on fully filling them out. This one you don't get for a while. Maybe it's the next ascension. Is it next ascension? No, it's this last ascension is when you get that, so we won't be unlocking this bit for a while. But I do think you get... Oh, no, that one's max at 80. Oh yeah, you get these two on the next ascension up. But once I have all the traces done, which will take a while, but once I do, I will finally get across to doing this quest, the Equilibrium Part 4, so that I can do the next set of levels. I wonder if we'll actually be able to go up to level 100, or if it's going to cap out at 80, because in Genshin it caps out at 90, so we'll see. Got a few side quests. Not as many side quests, but I also haven't been talking to everyone like I should. I made a note because for anyone who's trying to get all these like hidden quests, you will notice that you can use a lot of the things that's in this inventory for missions. I haven't found what the ancient coins are for. This one you get when you join the space station, so I've already used this to get into a certain area. This one's a side quest where you can choose to either essentially give him the Matrix red or blue pill. I gave him the red one, so the blue one just remains in my inventory. This one you get from Cocolia, similar to this permit in this area. This one is the one that I didn't know where to give it, so I did look it up. And so I found where to give this. And this one's an interesting one because you go through a bunch of side items and you give them to random people. Well, not random, but like you have to give them to certain people to be able to get the next item that sits in your inventory. This one is an item that I can technically sell if I want to get credits. But I actually like it. I think it's really pretty, so I've been keeping it. And then I just picked this one up in the Lao Shu. Hello, Fu. Sorry. And then this one, you can give these to the the fountain that's in Bellabog and just get random items, and every once in a while you'll get like an ancient coin. But if you get 15 of these, which I had not, you'll get an achievement, so I'm holding on to them for now. But we can do a pull. I have quite a few, but I don't, as I stated before, I'm not really interested in Blade. I only pulled on his banner to see if I could get Sushang because she was the only one, Shushang, that I didn't have, and so now I'm just saving up because we'll see if Kafka has pupils or not before we do the next. But I do have enough for the standard banner, so let's take a look at that. Okay, 11 days, so we're getting close to the next banner, which I believe is Kafka. But let's do standard banner. And I can show you where we are here. We're not even halfway. We're pretty far away from being able to pull. I'm still debating if I want to get another Eidolon of Gepard or if I want to get Welt, because I do not have him yet. But I use Gepard and I depend on him so much that it would really help to start building his Eidolons. But since he's a standard character, like potentially I might eventually like max him out anyway, so I'm like debating on it back and forth. But make sure this is the right, that's for Genshin. That one's for Star Rail. Let's see, standard banner, we are on 35. But I have had good luck on pulling earlier on this one. I got Bronya and I got her light cone early in this banner. So let's see. This will put us in the 40 range. Ah, no early luck this time. Puts us at 45. If I could get a Eidolon of my husband, Dan Heng, I would be quite pleased. I'm so sorry for people that were listening to that I just probably peaked horrendously. Thank you, game. Thank you. Thank you. Quite pleased. Very thank you. Good vibes, rest of the stream, just for that. Oh, that's a new one. I don't have this. Who is this? Literally, which character is this? This is not a character I've seen. So a new interesting light cone and a Dan Heng Eidolon? Not a constellation. Wrong game. It's a good start to a good day. Alright, let's see. I currently haven't been using him very much because of the fact that I pulled Locha, but we are quite happy to get him closer to maxed out. Seen and unseen. I do intend to get him for his 5-star. Which will upset because the reason I kicked him out is because I really wanted to keep the Trailblazer. But if I get 5-star Dan Heng, the Trailblazer has to go. I'm so sorry, Kalis. just gonna not interact with that. Alright, so back to the main story. Let's see. Breaking into places. Trying to avoid giant deer. Willing to bet we're gonna have to fight the tree, hence the title of this video.
So the General asked you to head to the Alchemy Commission, the Artisanship Commission had no choice but to halt operations once the tree demon appeared.
Oh my gosh, I forgot how much I love how over the top this actor is. What do we— 2 tin treasure chests and a warp trotter. Okay. Thank you for recapping on what we were doing in the last—
Young friends, I have a suggestion. Why don't we head that way?
My guy, we need to take down the
Any
tree.
thoughts, Master Gongshu?
When the deer revives, the surrounding roots glow brightly.
Oh, great observation, Mr. Gongshu. It's amazing what you notice when you're not fighting.
I'm only an artisan, after all. My skills in clash of swords shall find no sake. Yet that which clasheth needeth hands to make. As Mr. Yang said, the deer monster is likely drawing power from somewhere in order to replenish itself. I'm certain that when the arbor glows, we are witnessing that very process.
Yeah, we need to destroy its power source.
Precisely. You remember how we untangled the shifting screen with fire?
Oh, you're right. Those roots never grew back.
Not only that, its reaction suggested we'd hurt it. Perhaps that's our starting point.
Take
Honestly,
hold of your weapons, young comrades. Let's raise these roots to the ground.
I only vaguely remember that this is the Mona puzzle from the past summer event. Alright, where is it coming from? Okay. Da-da, da-da. I'm taking the slow way to do this, apparently. Okay. That thing can't move, so it has to be one of these. But when you do this, it goes back to that thing, so it's not helpful. And then this one you can't rotate. Standing right in front of the laser. Oh, I'm not pointing it at the freaking plants. I'm pointing it at the other lasers. Okay.
See? My theory was correct. Keep going.
This man needs to voice act every person in Honkai Star Rail. He actually has fun. Make sure we get this chest. Who's willing to bet the minute I actually go through the next Equilibrium quest that I'm gonna instantly hit 60? Alright, so we need to teleport over there, but
I commend.
didn't even really see the monster before then.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
But yeah, I was, as I told you all, I was supposed to like stream at 3, or that had been my original plan. I actually had a lot of stuff I was supposed to do today, but like since it's my first day off after like my work week, my last work week, like I just did not, I slept really late this morning.
Just a Here, the thunder.
But I'm looking at my team setup, and I'm a little bit concerned about having 2 imaginary characters on the same team. I know this is like not sequitur to what I was talking about. I'll get back to it in a second. It just, usually having different types on each of them is important because it like, you can like fight more. Okay, we just opened a shortcut. Like have more varieties or whatever, like more monsters you can fight and have the extra weakness buff. But okay. But if I have 2 illusion, I like lose a an element if I have 2 imaginary characters on the same team. But Locha has been, or Locha, sorry, I'm not paying attention to my note card right now. But Locha has been like so useful to have. Oh, it's one of those. I remember these from frickin' Inazuma. I did not mean to rotate it again. Hi! Welcome! Good, very early in the morning to you. We're just working on the main quest. Haven't done anything really, plot-worthy yet, but just getting to the next areas. But yes, hello. Is that the way I want to go? Okay, good. That's away from the main plot. But yeah, as I was saying, like having 2 imaginary based characters on a team kind of seems like overkill.
Show no mercy.
Because I don't think there's a synergy effect in the game, right? Like, there isn't an effect that the more characters you have of a type on a team, like the higher the power is or something. There's not that, right? So it might be detrimental to have multiple imaginary characters on the same team. Ooh, lag. I feel like I'm supposed to... This is cool. Ah, it's not like a conveyor belt. That's so cool. Ah, chest.
I don't think we're in a position to take down this deer until we've dealt with its regenerative abilities.
Oh, it's a shortcut to go back and fight the deer, huh? Okay, I wasn't supposed to go over here yet. Reminds me, I was playing a game. I don't remember what game it was, but they allowed you to like freely explore. And because of the fact that I am of the opinion when I'm playing a game of like go in the complete wrong direction, right? Like I'm doing pretty good. Thought I saw person behind that. As I was telling other viewers, is like I slept in this morning as my first day off. After my last day at work, oh my gosh, I was just like, I'm just gonna sleep as long as I want today.
Life is as ephemeral as
went to the grocery store. The grocery store's having like a pretty big sale today, so I got dragged off to go help my mom. And that's locked. Okay. But yeah, overall doing pretty good. How about you? Are you doing okay? Just gonna start speaking. Nope. But yeah, so I'm always of the opinion like go in the very wrong direction. Yes, I can imagine considering how early in the morning it is for
Made
you.
to be broken.
Make sure to get some sleep if you can, like.
The dead return.
But thank you for popping in though. Even if it is just to say hey. Yeah, I think I need to do the level up quest
Battles are
soon,
chess
but just
games.
because the mob monsters are quite easy. I say that, but I'm gonna get like my butt whooped now. I can just see it. This looks like a place I could go in because of how the door is set up. But yeah, so I would always go in the very wrong direction, and I stumbled upon what I thought was like a mini boss. Because this is why I'm never in charge of directions going anywhere. I get so lost so easily. I'm always so confused on how other streamers or just anyone who plays a video game can like instantly know a map like on the back of their hand, being like, oh, I just need to go through here, here, and here. Bam, I'm there. And I'm always over here like, I need a map. And even with a map, sometimes I just get so lost. But yeah, so I thought it was like a mini boss or something because of the fact that like,
Here, this thunder.
because it was in like what I thought was the first area, but what I didn't know is that in this game you could like go to any area regardless of your level and fight the monsters even if they were like way outside of your capabilities. And so this mini boss that I thought I was fighting, even though I was dying to it constantly, turned out to be like the final boss in the game. And I did not learn that until after hours of trying to fight it. And being so frustrated on why I could not get it. But I was like, why would they put the final boss in the game within walking distance of the starting area? Oh, puzzle. Oh, lots to do over here. Okay. Let's see what today's puzzle is. Oh, just the same thing it's been for a few others of these. I can figure out which side is the side I want. Very easy puzzle. Alright. Alright, map. Before we just wander off. Ooh, yeah, we definitely want to go over there. Oh, I can see another one of the the rotating puzzle. Alright, let's see how terribly I'll be at this. Okay. Let's do that first. Then do that. Then do that. Do that. And then da-da. Okay. Hey, as I stated, if even you just popping in is really nice. Like, if you need to sleep, go to sleep for the day. Well, for the night, I guess. But yeah, if you do come back, I will welcome it, but I would prefer you get sleep if you need it. Don't want you being super tired.
Rules are made to be broken.
Oh my gosh.
The dead return! Conflict is pitiless.
That superimposed 5-star light cone is doing our Trailblazer some real good.
A will forged in ice never falters.
I like that I told you all about the music box and the like turning stuff in with the intention that I was gonna go and drop off the music box to show you all, and then I just forgot about it because I got distracted.
Here,
like a
this thunder.
freaking goldfish brain
Show
per
no mercy.
usual. Oh, I should write that down. As some of you all know, I'm trying to get back into my art because I kind of really want to make like a sticker shop or whatever. Like stickers, shirts, that kind of thing.
Made to be
And so I
broken.
like write down all my ideas on like what I could make on a shirt, and so I just had an idea and I'm like, write it down, otherwise I will forget. But speaking of naps, I don't understand how anyone naps. Like, I literally have to get what is essentially a full REM cycle. Like, if I don't get 3 hours, I'm useless. Like, I have a worse time than if I had just, like, not gone to sleep to begin with. And so I'm always so impressed by people who can, like, just actually take like 10-minute naps and be like, oh yeah, I feel much better. I'm over here just like, it's 3 hours or nothing. Okay, so we need to get this block there. So I need okay, there it is. And then just the top one. Okay. And the puzzles you can do if you're not just absolutely... Oh, the crane's disassembled. Okay. Let's see. Let's first rotate this one out. And then... No, I need it to be... Yeah, okay, yeah. If I move this one here, and then move that one... Oh wait, yeah, I need to move it one space farther. And then do that. Perfect. Alright, we reassembled it. Testing function of the Express Siren. 76.9% of all full function restored. Heading da-da-da. Logistics route plan. Please follow the Siren closely to ensure regular operations. Wouldn't the point of this kind of drone delivery thing be to like not have to do it in person? Why would you need to like have like a human assist you in doing it? Doesn't that not defeat the purpose of like the little robot drone? Okay, now let's go back and go to that other area we didn't explore. Just ignoring the main quest for now. Exploration. Exploration is key. Alright, side area. Actually, let's go down here first just to make sure there are no chests They are not. Gosh, I love the design of this area. Oh my goodness. Oh, little mini boss running around. I haven't seen one of these guys in a minute. They've all been the guardian of the gate things. But yeah, it's like, it's 3 hours or nothing. That's why I always have to like not take naps during the day, because of the fact that like, considering I have to take like 3 hours to nap and actually feel rested, it always ends up like, it has to be before like 3 o'clock in the afternoon to take a nap, because otherwise I might as well just like get everything done and go to bed early, because like the goal is like somewhere between 9 and 10 o'clock to go to sleep, right? At least for me it is. And so like if I took a nap at any point in the afternoon after 3, but I spend 3 hours napping, quote unquote, like what's the point?
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
Yeah, once we get this area explored some more, I'll go and do the music box, as long as my brain can remember to do it for longer than like 2 minutes.
Here, this thunder.
But yeah, so let's see, what's the recap since you all last heard from me? As I stated, this was my last week. I didn't learn that it was my last, because I put in my 2 weeks last week, right? I like was told on Wednesday that like Thursday would be my last day.
Made to be broken.
Yesterday, as of the time of this live stream, and so that was really like, oh, they're letting me go a week early. That's the only issue though about putting in your 2 weeks. Like, you want to be diligent, but at the same time, if you're depending on that 2 weeks for your paycheck, which is kind of what I was doing, it kind of sucks that if you're being like polite and following the proper etiquette, that you're now out of that money because of the fact that you did that. Huh. Wonder how I get over here. Probably will unlock this area somehow, and then be able to use like the teleporter around or something. We'll unlock either this one or this one, probably. Or go under here, right? Anyway, okay, so I said music box, music box. Okay, so I have learned from the internet that you have to go to Rivet Town, and then it's in this like desolate corner that you never go to, which makes it the perfect hiding spot. Man, you have to go all the way around. Can I teleport here? Okay. There should be a woman. Yeah. Little sister. She ran away from home. I'm looking everywhere for her, but I can't find her. She's always been frail, and her eyes can't see. Whatever would I do if something happened to her out there? I'm a failure of a big sister to have let something like this happen. The girl before you appears very anxious. This is our music box. Listen, my darling sister. How pleasing. Welcome. Go home. A faint smile of comfort lines her drained visage. In an instant, that smile fades and dissolves along with her person into the fragmentum. Okay, so as I thought, her and her sister are like ghosts of the fragmentum. Another echo of the cadence lost in the fragmentum. Outworlder. What's that achievement? Return the music box found in Rivet Town to its heartbroken owner. Complete the companion mission Rarely Affectionate, and complete companion mission Only a Child. Witness Locha's Hidden Side. Coffin Dancer. So, Servalt, oh, welcome back, welcome back. I was just telling the audience how impressed I am with people who can take short naps and actually feel rested from them. So, we're getting real close to, getting all the achievements in here. Complete 30 hexanexus. There's 30 of those things? Really? I've done every single one I've come in contact with. There's 30 of them? Navigation compass 20 times. What's the navigation compass? There's no delivery package inspector more reliable than you. Unboxing assessment. Collect 80 readable items from the Xianshao. Open 170 treasures and 100 treasures. I'm working on it, okay? Let's see, 8 of 13. Win a battle with a team that has 3 characters of the same type, 3 characters of the same path. Let the higher existence that lives within our hearts give you a thumbs up. Oh, this is the one I'm talking about. If you get 15 morals of high praise, you get this title. I'm currently at 13. I would have had 15, but I already gave some to the Bellbog Fountain. One man's trash is another man's treasure. I think I've seen how to get this achievement, but I haven't found the item yet. Sometimes there could be too much of a good thing. I wonder how you get that one. 5 out of 12, only half. Looks like a lot of these have to deal with stagnant shadows and the cavern of corrosions, which I haven't touched any of the relics yet. And then one thing with the Forgotten Hall. 45 out of 50. Okay. Enter a battle with 4 allies with HP percentage equal to or less than 1% in simulated universe. You have to have your characters almost be dead and win? Oh, you don't have to win, you just have to enter the battle with them, like, almost dead. How would you even do that on purpose? I feel like that's almost a luck thing if you could do that. 5% and 1%. Simulated universe at difficulty 11 or higher. Difficulty 2 is already hard enough. What do you mean difficulty a level of 4? Get blessing, enhance blessing 200 times. 66 trotters. Have 6 or less blessings at difficulty 2 or higher. 6 or less. Oof. Have 8 or more curios. Have I not ever done that? I feel like I've done that, but I guess not. Have 1024 or more cosmic fragments. Clear simulated universe at difficulty 2 or higher and use technique 25 times. Clear simulated universe at difficulty 2 or higher with 4 characters of the same path. 8 of 11. Obtain 20 characters. Aw, really? I'm just 1 down. Obtain 5 5-star relics from the Omni Synthesizer. Reply to 60 idle chat texts from other characters. Okay. 62 out of 85. So this is the one I have the least in. D equal or more than 150,000 damage in a single hit. Deal 300 damage in a single action. Heal for more than 8,000 HP. Fire break. I haven't used fire characters, so it makes sense that I haven't gotten these achievements. I think I only get I've only built up this much from using Himiko in the demo. Inflict 5 quantum break weakness breaks in a single battle. The only reason I have any quantum breaks is from using Welt from Strangers, using him as my support character. We're starting to get the imaginary ones. Defeat 1 enemy with a technique damage. I still don't really understand what technique is, to be honest. I'll need to look up what that is technically. Win a battle with 4 allies having HP equal to or less than 5%. Man, they really want you to fight at low HP, huh? It seems like you'd need an entire team of destruction path characters, because like Blade, because their HP is always going down. Defeat the antimatter Ijin without defeating either of the hands in Echo of War. Defeat Bronya without defeating the guards. Ooh. 9 of 13. Okay, so this is just getting through the main quest for that one. 13 out of 19. Possess 1 level 80 light cone. Possess 4 level light cones at level 80. Equilibrium level 6. Characters at 80. 4 relics to 15. Okay. I'd say we're doing pretty good with the achievements. Okay, so we got the music box. Oh, let's not... I don't want to fight in a second. Or at least not that person. Okay, so we got the music box. Like I said, if you get 15 of these, you're able to get the Saint title. So, I don't know what the ancient coin is for, though. It's currency somewhere, but I don't know who you go to get that currency. These 3 are just things that'll stay in your inventory, as far as I'm aware. I don't think you can get rid of that. You can sell this one, but I don't want to, and then I got this in the Lafu, so recent. Anyway. Back to the main quest, now that I have successfully turned in that, How am I supposed to get over there, actually? Now that the fishbowl that is my brain, has worked long enough. Okay, so it's that way. Gate is locked. The controller must be somewhere.
Quick! There's more routes over here!
Yep. Yes, I am trying to grind out the main quest so I can finally get to those event quests while also not, like, ignoring the story that's actually going on. That's why the title of this is, Are We Gonna Fight a Big Tree? Because of the fact that I'm assuming that's the boss fight with the Stellaron that's gonna occur, is we're gonna have to fight the tree.
Give me a moment. I'll set up the device.
Okay, so this connects to that, but we want this one to go over to this one, and then that one needs to go over to that one, and then this one needs to be pointed at that route. I do enjoy the fact that they are just letting us, even if we're standing right in the path of the laser that's destroying it, where it's just like, oh yeah, no, it's fine.
I suspect the Ambrosial Arbor's root system must have spread far underground. The only thing we can say with confidence is that we removed the majority of those within the bounds of the Artisanship Commission. Let's hurry, before they have a chance to grow back.
So, the next step is...
Going to fight the deer. We're not gonna pull a Sino and say this first one. Or this one. Deer hunting, please.
Let's go.
But first is exploration, because I'm in a new area. Alright, shortcut. But I can go this way. What happens if I just ignore the main quest? Alright, see here.
Let's
I
settle it.
was super excited for Cyno. I have Cyno. He is my go-to electro character. I don't have him built worth anything. But once I do, he's gonna be my he's gonna be my go-to electro character. But his jokes, literally, I literally am crying half the time when he's speaking, and I know that he is MiHoYo's favorite character right now because he is constantly in it. Maybe half because he is the face of their new card game that they're really trying to promote. Which I'm so curious where they're going with that, like why they're trying to promote that that card game so hard in the game. See, you're taking an albedo approach to this. Like you're somehow enthused about his, but I'm taking the Tignari approach to his jokes, where like some of them are great. I will admit, I would probably end up laughing at them, but other times I want to fight that man. I know I would lose, but I do want to fight him. Okay, so I still haven't been able to unlock this entire area here. As I said, I know I would get absolutely pummeled if I fought him. Like, I am under no false pretenses, but I'm like, can I, like, oh, no, I would, like, shove mochi or something, like, super sticky, like peanut butter, like, just straight pure peanut butter or honey in his mouth so that he would have to spend the next 30 minutes trying to get his tongue to like unglue. Dramatically raising up to fight the deer monster. Alright. Oh, I can't even buff.
Look! The roots coiled around the creation furnace! They've withered! Excellent! Nothing can stop you now!
No, wait, I wanted to buff myself. I didn't know getting that close would immediately throw me into battle. I was gonna buff myself. No! Oh gosh. Let me turn the quick on, please. No, I can't fight at this speed.
Don't get complacent.
This ends here. In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
You chose the wrong
I
enemy.
keep calling the small ones like mini bosses, but this is like an actual mini boss.
Conflict is hideous.
Yeah, we'll see how this
Let's go.
goes. Hopefully in my favor,
Show no mercy.
because I feel like fighting this deer is annoying. I imagine I'll see it in like the simulated universe or the Forgotten Hall. I feel like it'll show up in the Forgotten Hall. It seems like it would.
Let's make it quick. This ends here. Rules are made to be broken.
Yeah, but as you can see, it has like 3 health bars,
Name
so...
of Lenda, a will forged in ice never falters!
Follow my charge. Eternal sleep is nothing.
Dead return!
Here.
Is thunder!
This is another reason why I'm like so concerned about taking the Trailblazer off my team, is I built, like, my Trailblazer is the best character I have built currently. So like taking him off my team would take so much of the firepower off my team.
Let's go.
But like, I
Show no
obviously
mercy.
can't get rid of Japard because, like, he's my favorite. Phase 2. So we gotta go through another.
Huh? Peaches? I am kinda hungry.
Okay.
I'm just saying. It'll be a shame if they get smashed to pieces.
From
We
what
have
I
a situation at hand.
All right, everybody, shut up. I think that's a reference to immortal fruit in the immortal fruit of heaven in, I think it's in Chinese mythology. Kind of like how the Greeks had the apples, the golden apples of ambrosia that I was talking about, I think last stream. In China, I think it's in Chinese mythology, they have, it's something similar but with peaches. And so the peaches, this is probably a healing plant then, if that is a reference to the to what I think it is. So I should take it out first if at all possible.
Follow my charge.
Here is thunder.
But yeah, like my Trailblazer is the best built. Oh no, the Sakura is the healer. Okay, but we still want to take out whatever this peach thing is first. Oh, it's an ult.
Receive divinity. Repay. Hope you. I'll see you off.
Eternal slither.
Dead
Return!
Okay, so it sacrifices his ult, like all of the other roots that he's built up, in exchange
Made
for
to be broken.
higher ult damage. Okay.
There's no time to lose.
Let's make it quick.
So
Underestimated you.
defense boost.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice.
And so when I get,
Never falter.
I'm very determined
You
to get
chose the
5-star.
wrong enemy.
5-star Dunham.
Follow my charge.
And so, like, I do not know the team
Let's go.
setups that I can possibly have, because logically it would make sense to do the Trailblazer, to take the Trailblazer off my team,
Show no mercy.
but it's just damage-wise not maybe the best decision to do so. Take out the healing factor
Here
first.
is thunder.
See if we can take out the ult one next. Nope. I have no energy. Great.
There's no time to lose.
Still can't use any of my...
Eternal slither.
Finally.
Dead return!
Let's
Receive
My-
divinity. Repay.
In the name of Landau, a will
Get my
forged in
shield
ice.
back up.
Never falters.
See, what's
see you
most
off.
likely would happen is I need to either get rid of Gepard or
Follow my
Loesha.
charge.
Having a tank and a healer on the team is probably, like, not the best.
Are made to
Like,
be
it's
broken.
great, but, like, damage-wise, I could do better.
It's getting weak. Quick, finish it off.
March, you never say that.
There's no time to lose.
You're gonna make it infinitely harder to finish it off now.
This ends here.
Show no mercy.
Because if you have a good enough built Gepard, you don't really need a healer because his shields
Let's
will
go.
like make it so that you never take damage. While at the same time, if you have a well-built Locha, you don't need a tank because of the fact... Oh, I thought I had one more health bar. Player of the very dear friend. It's shrinking. That's really cool. It's interesting that the leaves that make
General Jingyuan said the ambrosial arbor was an unfathomable celestial blessing.
Okay, now that we'll stop talking. It's interesting the Marastruck have a different leaf type that they're made out of. So it's interesting that the deer is made out of like a different tree type. I wonder if that'll come into play later. But yeah, so like it's like a good setup currently, but if you have Gepard or Locha like built properly, you don't need both of them at the same time. But I like Gepard more than I like Locha. But then again, I heard that late stage like fights you need 2 healers, so it might work in your favor to have both of them on a team. I don't know. I'm very debating on what my main team's gonna be. But yes, we got them done. Oh, okay. I guess it's a good thing then. Team composition. That's all I got. I think that's the only reason I'm winning. It's just because like I picked like a very specific team composition and I was lucky to get Gepard. Gepard carries. He is underappreciated. I don't see people talking enough about him online as like to like properly do your team setup. Like I'm so lucky to have gotten him as my first standard 5-star because he just carries me constantly.
At first glance, that deer could have been an ordinary life form, but the ability to heal such grave wounds in an instant, I think I finally understand why the Xianzhou decided to follow the hunt in eradicating the abundance.
I also really like him. He's my favorite character right now. I really wanted Welt originally because I saw his design and I was like, oh, I'm gonna be a Welt stan. But then I got Gepard and I was like, actually, the TikTok tone switching sides. But yeah, I wonder why though. Like I get, wouldn't healing from such grave wounds be a good thing? But like I guess if it's your enemy that's constantly healing, it's bad. But
if immortal creations were left to spread their branches and roots throughout the universe, entire ecosystems would collapse.
oh, that's what he means. He means on how like if something cannot die and just takes over and keeps like taking greedily, then it's like impossible to defeat. Okay, I get it.
No wonder the people of the Xianzhou wander the universe, never settling on a planet.
You are a man of vision, Mr. Yang. It's a shame our ancestors, the Elixir Seekers, were unable to see that hidden curse 8,000 years ago. Perhaps some of them did reject the Plague Author's gift. But how could an entire civilization resist the temptation of immortality?
I love that Yaoshi has so many different titles that we've seen. Most of the others have only had like their main name and then a secondary title, but the Eon of Abundance has had like 5 different titles that we've heard on this ship, that usually paint them in a very like terrible light, which is interesting.
Ironic, isn't it? The wise are buried while the fools remain immortal.
I mean, that's very similar to the old saying of like, the ones who start wars will never see the battlefield, kind of thing.
The Xianzhou regrets being led astray by the abundance. That's why they have decided to embark on the path of the hunt. Maybe it's not too late for redemption.
So, the Eon of Abundance, like, if we didn't have the Eon of Elation, who's very obviously like a mockery trickster god, the Eon of Abundance also seems to fill that role, which is an interesting take on the one that usually is the Eon of like life, because usually like whoever whatever is like symbolizing life and creation is usually like this. It's like the best god. Usually people like describe it as like kind and wholesome and like the god to care for because it's life, but their take on it is like this monstrous like being who cares not for how its creations like wreak havoc, only that it creates. So that's interesting. An interesting take. I like it.
Thank you for your help. I realize you must continue on to the Alchemy Commission, to the Ambrosial Arbor. After witnessing what happened here, I know there will only be more danger ahead.
Ting Yoon is like in such an awkward position over here. Like, you would think normally when you have another main character like coming along, we have this big open space. You would think she would be right here, but like she's like slightly hidden behind Welt. And I'm not gonna let it go. I think she's suspicious. Like, I am not letting that go. So to continue to try and prove my point and make my justifications make sense, the fact that she, like, even in this like cutscene, she's like hidden behind Welt, suspicious.
Go, friends, and stay vigilant. I wish you a safe journey.
Yeah, because like this right here makes more sense, that she's kind of like off to the side so you can see her well, but like during that other one, I wonder if it's just like bad placement of the models or something, but it makes more sense that she would be here. Oh, but I wonder if this is also like an example of like the fact that Dan Hung is not with us, that there's like a gap, a person missing on the team. Why are you texting me? We are standing right next to each other. We are literally standing right next to each other. Say, did you see that, benefactor? When the Ebon deer stomped the ground, branches sprouted out of nowhere. Yes. That must be the Ambrosial Arbor's roots. The celestial traces of abundance are indeed marvelous to behold. See, since we're supposed to be like against the the Eon of Abundance, the fact that, oh my gosh, you type so fast. If you're gonna type this fast, just speak to me. Why do you always talk about them this way? Like, everybody else, when they're talking about the Eon of Abundance, calls them terrible names. Like, he says, like, the other guy just stated the Plague Maker, right? But she always refers to the Abundance by the proper title. This is the first time I've seen something so miraculous among all my travels, and she's always in awe of the Eon of Abundance instead of against it, or like showing any kind of disdain. The fruits of those boughs are sparkling gold, just like what the Shinsho legends say. It is said that in ancient times, the forebears of the Shinsho received immortal fruits like this of the Ambrosial Arbor and turned into a long-life species. If I were to eat this fruit, would I obtain endless life, just like these Shinsho natives? Are you not tempted by such a chance, benefactor? She seems suspicious. I'm not gonna. I will stand on this hill and die on it, apparently. Also, technically, I don't know how old my character is. Like, technically, in-game, my character's only, like, a few months old, because of when we were created on the ship. So, like, I always make the joke, like, I add a day each time, like, where, oh, I'm only 19 days old. But, like, in reality, he is technically only, like, a few months old. Like, we were maybe in Bellabog for a month. We were only on the Herta space station for like a week or two max. So like, our character is technically only like a couple months old, but from everything we've seen, our character is like based off of someone else. And like, kind of like that puppet that's on, not puppet, that clone that's on the Herta space station that the old man made, where he put the memories of the person the clone is based off in it. And so she's like gaining sentience. I feel like we're something very similar, that we're based off of someone, whether that be Akavili, the Eon of Trailblaze, or someone else, and like the memories have been inserted. Like, I think we're a relic, just in concept of what the definition of a relic is. I think our body is a relic and like is housing either the memories, or the memories were put into us by Silverwolf of the original person that this is based off of, which I think is Akavili, personally. That's like my personal, that's my guess. And so if we are Akavili, the Eon of Trailblaze, we probably are already immortal, technically. Like, they stated that the gods also grow old and die eventually. It's just a much longer lifespan. And then what we've heard about the tree fruit is it's not actually immortal. It's the same thing. You just have a way longer lifespan than a normal person. So we might already have it. So there's no like need to get one. I wouldn't be tempted unless my friends were long-lived species. Like, anyone who's seen Dan Heng's 5-star form knows what kind, like, knows spoilers. And then we don't know how old March is. So if March and Dan Heng are both long-lived species and I make good friends with them, I would be tempted to have the fruit so that I would not leave them behind, because there's nothing worse than having to go first before your friends and knowing that they'll cry and mourn for you. So that's the only reason I would be tempted, like if I was friends with long-lived species. But if not, if not, I wouldn't be tempted, because there's nothing like good about immortality, as shown by like all the corruption and issues that are on the Zen show. Like, immortality is always a curse. There's a really good manga, actually, I'll look up the name of it, that shows this concept where the main character is an elf, and he's an adventurer, but it shows like the issues of him being a long-lived species, like an elf, versus his friends, which are always short-lived humans, right? And it shows like his issues of him always being unchanging, wandering around making new friends, and then what is to him only a short time, because it's only like 2 decades, is an entire lifetime to humans. He'll go back and they already have wrinkles and grayer hair, and he knows that if he leaves and comes back, they might be dead by the time he comes back of old age. And it's a really sad manga, and I heavily suggest it. I'll find the name of it, but it's really good. And then he's raising a son who's a half elf, half human, and he knows, because he's a high elf, that he will outlive his son, because his son's lifespan is shorter than his because of his half human side. And so he's raising and loving his adopted son so much, but knows he'll have to say goodbye to him because he will be unchanging and his son will grow old. It shows like the bad parts of being immortal really heavily in that manga. Anyway, now that I've had my side tangent, yes, I agree. It is, if that gap is because Dan Heng is not with us, that's a really cute and kind of sad like thing to add into the group dynamic. That like Dan Heng is supposed to be with us and we're so used to him being there that you automatically make a gap in the group circle waiting for him to fill it. And we also know he's on the ship. He just hasn't caught up with us yet. Can't leave if you eat it. A dangerous thought. I would be tempted. I think it's human nature to be tempted by immortality, even if it's a bad idea, though. We're like, you could take it, but the Cloud Knights will execute you. And she's like, but if you get around the Cloud Knights... The opportunity seems too good to be passed up, but I thank you for the thought, benefactor. Unfortunately, the Ebon deer is now dust and no fruit of the ambrosial arbor is left behind. Such opportunities are extremely rare, but they slip away in the blink of an eye, just like life itself. I feel like Ting Yun is gonna go to the dark side. Like, they're setting it up too much that she's either already the spy that we're looking for, or she's going to be tempted with the fruit. Ooh, I wonder if she's the Cacolia of this area, because the Stellaron was talking to Cacolia, right? And like corrupting her. I wonder if Ting Yun is being corrupted by the Stellaron that's on the Shin show, and it's promising her immortality. Woohoo! Finally got through that quest. Desolate Depths of Despair. This should be, as far as my research has shown, Desolate Depths of Despair should be our last, the last currently available Trailblaze mission, like up to where the updates currently are. So once we get through this, we should be good to go. Looks like we still haven't unlocked that event quest. Gosh dang it. Oh! We got World 7 now. We got Rutilant Arena and Broken Keel. Oh, we can do this companion mission now. But yeah, that's my guess, is that currently Ting Yun is being talked to by the Stellaron that's on the Jin show and being corrupted by it. That's my best guess for what's going on. Trailblaze mission available. Oh, okay, it's linked to that quest. Okay. Still haven't unlocked this. Oh my gosh, how far into the main quest do you need to be for this event? No one new to the game, unless they're willing to just sit and like speed run the event or the game, is going to be able to get to that in time. Oh goodness, we got a lot of texts. All right. Jing Chui. Hey there, I heard folks from the Artisan Commission say that you helped clear the ambrosial arbor coils. You're indeed as saintly as the general says you are. The general can take a lap. It doesn't sound like a compliment to me. It sounds like you need a favor. That's me, all right. Don't beat around the bush. What do you want? It seems that you are already used to the pleasantries people in the Jin show and know when the work will come. You will go far, young man. I believe you will soon understand my 3 basic principles for happiness at work. But the trouble comes from me this time. Please don't shrug it off and do help me. Do you remember the craftsman apprentice named Jinji from the Artisan Commission? Kind of. Is that the one that was complaining about his grade? I was sent here by the Master Diviner to assist the Artisan Commission in assessing the damage. Everything was going well, but now the situation with Shinji is getting beyond my scope of work. Can come over find me? Yeah, but that's literally not my job. Like, how would it help? Like, how can I help you in any way? Something from Asta. Kalis, it's been a while. Is everything alright? I heard you gone to Zhensho La Fu. I know the Express is there to carry out the Trailblaze mission, but there's a question about the Zhensho I'd like to ask. Have you heard of the local legend of the Zhensho, the Foxy and Beauty online chat? I feel like this has Ting Yun written all over it. Nope. I haven't heard of it. Is it fun? You haven't heard of it? Looks like it's suspicious. You misunderstand me. The story starts from a certain staff member. Oh, I'm not saying the researcher is a Foxy and Beauty. This is too confusing. Let's meet in person to talk. When you have the time, can you come back to the space station and have a little chat with me face to face? I only care about the Foxy and Beauty. Is that the secretary we've been flirting with? My time is worth a lot. I'll come over when I have the time. Person you're calling is unavailable. I'll come over when I have the time. Getting a lot of side quests. Don Hung, our star skip went off course. How's the situation on your end? Your phone has signal again? Yes, how's the situation on your end? He's like, get to the point, gosh dang it. We were at the Divination Commission. What about Kafka's companion? Did you see Blade? He ran away. Don't know where he is. Be careful, he's very dangerous. I'll shake off the cloud nights and catch up with you. So what have you been doing? Oh, we get our side quest. I'll get back to you in a second. Give me... Oh, 2. Okay. Hello, Kalis. My apologies for the disturbance. I have something else requiring your assistance. What is it? I'm not interested in side quests right now. I have to get through the main story so I can do the event. Remember the time you defeated the Marstruck at the plaza and heroically saved the dragon lady? Bailu? Yes. But why not call her by name? Could you please take some time to visit the Realm Keeping Commission? I'll tell you the details in person. Okay, companion mission for Bailu, it seems. Kalis, is this your number? I'm the official Dao Hao from the Realm Keeping Commission Chancery. As you are aware, there's been some minor issues on the Luofu recently. Anyways, I was hoping you could help me with something. I'm not actually like Jinsho police or whatever. I shouldn't interfere with official business. That's even better! Please don't spread the following information. After the incident, the General and the Master Diviner drew up a list and want the Skyfaring Commission and us to check all the people who traveled at certain times to certain locations. They suspect someone smuggled contraband onto the Luofu. The commissions checked everything against the record, didn't find anyone suspicious, so we're here to ask for your assistance. Okay, so what do you want me to do? The Jinsho Alliance is not part of the International Peace Corporation's commercial sphere and does not share much information with IPC. For one, we are not linked with their law enforcement system. If a criminal wanted by the IPC sneaked onto the Jinsho ship, we would have no means of immediately detecting them. It takes time and effort to send a formal request to IPC to check, so the General advised us to seek help from the Astral Express crew to filter the list for any suspicious persons. If you can, please bring a few companions with you to help us through the data. A night stranger. I wonder who that's the companion mission for. Because this one is the one for Serval. This one is for Bailu, but who's a night stranger? Oh, it's Locha. Duh. That's who it is. Okay, so that's all the companion missions I currently have. Got some side quests that we're just gonna ignore. Alright, let's do Don Hung's, Yeah, my quests are filling back in again. It makes me sad. Complete Desolate Depths of Despair first. I can't even do the Don Hung mission? Alright, the furnace undoused, the deer silenced. Try to walk in the path of the hunt, slayer of a very dear friend. Yeah, my nice and clean quest log is being overrun. Wonder how does this door unlock now? Now that I've defeated the tree roots, can I get through this door? Yes, the controller's right there. Why can I not hop over this hip-high gate and get to it? Oh, if I just progress with the main story quest, I will be able to get to it. You know, like a person who's not an idiot. Alright. How do I get over there, actually? rumor has it that the energy stored in the creation furnace is heliobus, an element being years the heliobi unsuccessfully attacked Jincho and is thus ordered to supply energy to the Jincho Alliance forever. Well, that sucks. You lost in the war, so you now have to be an energy source for the rest of your existence. Exploring, exploring. Gotta find all the puzzles. See if I can get them to link up with each other. There we go. So I only have to fight them all at once, one time.
The dead return! Conflict is pitiless!
Rules are made to be broken.
Here is thunder! Conflict is pitiless! Show no mercy!
But yeah, though we have like a bunch of quests, I do know though that once we run out of stuff on here to do, we will I will be adding Genshin to the mix of games I play, so do not worry, we are not solely reliant on this game. And then you can watch me sit and have to get all of the completion map stuff for Sumero, because I have been putting that off and putting it off for a while, considering Fontaine is literally right around the corner. Puzzle, puzzle, puzzle.
So that's
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh yeah, make sure, yeah, definitely get some rest. I know that you're up at like ludicrous hours watching this, so if you need to go to sleep at any point, don't feel bad about it. I will try not to peak again like I did earlier during that 10 pull, so that I do not interrupt it. What is the point of this empty area? Oh, an Echo of War or a quest might be here later or something, because that's a suspiciously empty area. But yeah, have a good night and a good sleep once you get to that point. Thank you for joining. I hear a chest somewhere nearby. This one to notice me so that it will come over here and link up with this one, and then I can only fight them one time.
Conflict is pitiless.
But yeah, so as I was stating, we'll probably finally I'll have to sit down and actually, if I stream it, I'll actually have to sit down and do the Sumero quest, which I kept putting off. and also work on doing map completion for Sumeru.
Show no mercy.
Because up to this point, I was like really determined to have all of my map done, and so everything is 100%ed until I got to Sumeru, and then I just had burnout from 100%ing.
Reach the end of the story on your own way.
100%ing everything else. A puzzle, so that I can get my Uber treasure chest. Okay, so they all interact with each other. There's no way to, like, only do one of them. Good job all around. I would like my Uber, thank you. Seems
So
my
glad
here are my
something works.
tips.
Looks good.
Continuing to get relics. The Stellar Jade is more important than the relics, honestly. There's a monster over here.
The dead return! Conflict is pitiless!
And now we can finally deal with the hip. Oh, I have to do a puzzle. I was like, we can finally deal with the hip height thingy. No, other way. There we go. Now I can have this shortcut instead of having to go all the way around. But we gotta get this puzzle done. Actually, where was it pointing originally? Oh, we haven't been there. Rotate to your original point. We'll go there first. Oh, I thought it was going... Oh well. We'll get there eventually. Let's get the hexanexus. Since apparently there are 30 of these suckers. Ooh, the wrong one. Not what I meant to do. There it is. Easy as pie. Alright, Cycrane. Where are we going? Oh no, there are monsters. Whatever will the Cycrane do? Sit here while I defeat them. We have to get people their mail, or Uber Eats, or whatever it happens to be.
Are made to be broken.
Conflict is pitiless.
There's a question. I keep referencing Uber, but how many people actually like even use Uber anymore? Like Uber's become
Forged in ice.
really expensive.
Never
Like
falter.
it's almost unusable now. Like a taxi is easier to use than an Uber nowadays.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
I like the design of these. I feel like it.
Here, this thunder.
Yeah. That was also
Show
the
no
thing,
mercy.
is like Uber became popular when I wasn't in America, and so like I never got on the like hype train for it. And then by the time I got back to America,
made to be
it was
broken.
already like super expensive, and so I was like, I'll just stick to what I know. I'm good. The concept of it's good. It's just not a feasible practice, though. It's not a feasible business model. Oh, another one. I didn't even see this one. But what I was gonna say is I think it would be fun to cosplay the Mara Struck versus like cosplaying one of the characters in Genshin. Because their outfits are always really cool. Like the monster design that Hoyo has been making recently has been really good. If anyone has seen like the picking up oh, I had to give you a package. It's been a while since I've had to do that. If anyone's seen like the new monster designs for the monsters in Fontaine, the like robot couple, it's really cool. Hoyo's been on their A game about that recently. Where am I now? Oh yeah, we unlocked that. Nice. Alright, so I am still missing 2 treasure chests, and I imagine there'll be one here and one there. So we need to get back to the teleporter. Unfortunately, there is no close thing near it, so we'll just have to backtrack. I've already explored everything, so we should be good there. Don't need to stop and admire the scenery or anything. Oh, that one could rotate too. What an odd one that they kept from Inazuma, like an odd mechanic. Yep. We just left this treasure chest on top of this, like, shipping container. It's like putting your, like, if you're coming back for an item, you, like, hide it in the back of the back of the shelf, hoping no one will see it. I'll talk to you in a moment, sir. Let me get this treasure chest first. Alright, that should be all the treasure chests. Yep, I just need to find the warp trotter later. What are you doing here? Who might you be? You were looking at me for quite a while over there, perhaps. Are you comfortably slacking? I am just passing by. What a coincidence. In some ways, I'm also a passerby. That's a good then. I thought you were the person who threatened to beat me up. Also, you are clear an outworlder. How could it be you? I guess it's my fault for assuming earlier. Who wanted to beat you up? Someone called comfortably slacking. Just listen to that handle. It must not be someone serious. Just a while ago, this person was hamming up about how good a life at the Artisan Commission is, and while trying to strong-arm a naive youngin' to apply with us. So I responded with 30 replies to expose his lies. He was so riled up, he openly threatened me to meet me face-to-face to have a fight. I thought to myself, who's afraid of whom? I've been in the Artisan Commission for over 100 years, and I didn't get to where I am by being a pushover. If he dare comes, I'll be sure to give him a lesson he won't forget. So what'd you say? Oh, nothing. He was boasting about how working for the Artisan Commission is good, so I just told him some facts as a retort. He said the Artisan Commission oversees a lot of projects and earns a lot of money. That part is accurate, but those who are in charge of the projects are always stationed away from home. What's the point of earning so much? And that point about overnight wealth from inventing ingenia, those are all old-fashioned stories. Over the years, those ideas from self-proclaimed geniuses have been done over and over again by past generations. In my opinion, young people should go to the Divination Commission for an easy life. Just stay on the Jinjo, drink some tea, do some divination, and earn money by scrolling on the Jade Abacus. It's so comfortable. But this person insists on spreading rumors, something about don't overthink, choose the Artisanship Commission. I mean, if you want to deceive yourself with such things, that's on you, but it's not good to harm others. But this guy kept insisting that I am impersonating a craftsman and keeps asking me to meet him on the largest star skip of the Artisan Commission. It's ridiculous. I don't know who gave him the confidence. Then why did you agree to it? Why wouldn't I? I'm on my home turf. Why should I be afraid? Besides, I'm not a reckless person. I've already reported the incidents to the Cloud Knights. I told them someone was threatening to teach me a lesson. Huh. As soon as he tries anything, I'd yell, and the ambushed Cloud Knights will arrest him on the spot. Recently, the cargo flown in on our Artisan Commission has been too high, and they have implemented a system of odd, even number restrictions for star skiffs. I think he's probably still waiting in line for a star skiff. After all, he's not like me. As a craftsman of the Artisan Commission, I can enjoy free and prioritized travel with the Artisan Commission star skiffs. An internal benefit, you see. Well, they call it a benefit, but reality is pretty shabby. Don't be fooled by the constant stream of freight star skiffs coming and going here. Most of them are borrowed from the Skyfaring Commission. Number of star skiffs have actually belonged to our Artisan Commission can be counted on one hand. Let's not talk about this anymore. Since you come from other places, if you manage to spot this guy, please let me know. Thank you. Is that a side quest? Or just like, if you happen to do it, you get like an achievement or something? Man, that guy talked for a while. Alright, the other thing I wanted to show you all, while I still remember it, is, so we talked about Luca because I was super excited to get all the 4 stars, and I was reminded that, that I will soon, not have all of them because Luca is getting introduced in the next update. And then I'll have to try and get him on Kafka's banner. So I've heard, yes, I've heard that Luca's in the game now. Look, he's right here in the Fight Club, his character model. Phew, if it isn't Fight Club's rising star Kalis. I thought you lot already left this planet for more chivalrous adventures in space, but you're still here. Did you come all the way here to scratch your boxing itch? This might be a bit tough since it's an off-season now. Who's the redhead? What? You've been in the club for so long, but you still haven't heard of him? Let me tell you, he's the 27-time champion of the Fighting King Challenge, Luca of Moltamerville. Okay. Luca is the first student of Chief Oleg and one of the most reliable members of Wildfire. He's also known for being approachable. Despite it all, that's not an easy task. Why'd he leave? My guess is as good as yours. Okay, I'll fix that later. I figure he probably went on some Wildfire mission to help the other underworld towns fight against the Fragmentum. The club might be crowded now, but these fans won't be sticking around for long. I've seen this all before. If you want to chat with Luca, just wait till the fans leave. Trying to fix my microphone. There we go. Luca, have you been working on some new ultimate technique lately? Well, that's a secret. You'll have to wait and see. Big brother Luca, will you teach us how to fight in the future? If the chance arises, then definitely, on the condition that you work hard and eat well. There's so many people talking, I don't think I could get a word in. I'll come back after the crowd has died down. Yeah, so Luca is right here. So he is gonna break my current record of having all the 4 stars soon. I might end up, if I don't end up wanting Kafka because they gave her pupils for some reason, I might end up pulling on the banner anyway just to see if I can get Luca so I can keep my current title of having all the 4 stars. But yeah, those are the 2 things I wanted to show you all before getting back to the main quest, was the music box and Luca being in-game. Okay. Missing 2 treasure chests. It's probably in this area. Can I get to this area? Wonder if I can get to this area now. There's a puzzle there. Let's go do that puzzle real fast. Let's go do that puzzle. I have an itch now that I've seen it. How do I get to that puzzle, though? Over here? No. Oh, I need to be on this one. Okay. Okay, I see. Do-do-do. What is the time? 20 minutes? Okay. You cannot see me. You cannot see me. I am not here. You do not want to fight with me. Because I do not exist. All is well. Oh, it's a hexanexus. Okay. I'll rotate the other way. Oh, text message from the Hexanexus Club, I guess. Congratulations on completing all Hexanexus in the beta. You completed all the Hexanexus stages. You must find the Hexanexus engaging. Saying Hexanexus multiple times is prying me. Weren't you going to sue me? I wanted to stop, but the treasures you give are too enticing. Same. If I may be honest with you, according to the Hex Club's predictions, a lot of people will fall in love and be obsessed with our Hexanexus. From the current statistics, only you have been able to complete all the challenges. The success rate is very low. I'm the only one who completed all the stages, but your Hexanexus is so interesting. I don't believe you. You're so nice. Anyway, we hope to have a meeting with you. The intent of this meeting is 1, to award you the lifetime Hex Club membership, and 2, to explore in depth about your user experience and get some feedback. But I've answered the survey already. That survey didn't have enough variables. We can't use it as a reference. We might as well talk face-to-face target users. Besides the Hexanexus device and the Artisan Commission Delve, I will be waiting for you there. Please make sure to come. But I already finished all the Hexanexus and the Artisan Commission. Alright, we're gonna... let's not lose that thought and go back to the Artisan Guild in a minute. Is this how we get into this area? Yes. Okay.
We need a strategy.
Hit him. Is that a strategy? So it looks like we will probably finish exploring on this map, go back and get the hexanexus quest, and probably at that point we will be out of time for today. But we'll see. We are on the last quest, the last main quest that's currently available in the in the story. So
the dead return.
hopefully by tomorrow we might be able to do the event.
It's pitiless.
If not, thankfully the event will go on for another 9 days, and so we might be able to complete it by we might be able to work on it next Friday.
Here is thunder.
Though we're gonna have to cram all of it in the entire episode, the entirety of that last episode.
Conflict is pitiless.
Because it'll be like the last day of the event, so we're gonna have to work real hard.
Here is thunder.
The debuff that
made to be broken
is so useful.
A will forged in ice never
While
falters.
we're auto fighting, let's see if I can find that elf manga I was talking about.
The dead return.
Wonder how long it's been since I read an update of it. Probably a while, so I'll need to go pretty far back in my reading history. I feel like I just saw an update for it recently, though. Alright, we'll keep doing this.
A little goes a long way.
Yes, Gepard. See if we can get it to run over and be connected with these guys. Alright, back to searching. I read so much webtoons and manga.
Show no mercy.
Am I addicted? Maybe. Is this how I get my entirety of my serotonin drip? Also probably. Should I change this? Potentially. Am I going to? Most likely not.
Are made to be broken.
What is this?
A will forged in ice
Okay.
never falters.
The dead return.
Either. Ah, here it is. Pretty sure it's this one. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's this one. Can I see the full title? Okay, the title goes off the screen, so I can't see all of it. But it's Tensai Shite High Elf Ni Narimashi Taga Slow Life Wa, and then a 1? And that's where it cuts off. But if you look up what I said, you should be able to find it. I'll type it into chat, because obviously just hearing me say a bunch of stuff doesn't help. But this is the one, the elf manga that I was talking about. And then it cuts off at the 1, so I don't know what's after the 1, but that's the manga. Can't tell you where to read it though, because yo ho fiddle dee dee. It's a pirate's life for me. So
Just a scratch.
Here is thunder.
A will forged in ice never falters.
oh, it was right in front of the paper crane too. Okay. Let's make sure we've cleared out the area from monsters, because otherwise the paper crane, the side crane will just refuse to go anywhere anyway.
Rules are made to be broken.
Oh man, my bit rate is actually working for once.
The dead return!
I don't know why last week it was so laggy.
We caught them unawares.
We did, we did. Okay, there's a little exit area here. And... oh, there's a guy.
A little goes a long way.
Alright, the hexanexus was there. We can't go up those steps. You know, for the fact that it is a little alcove, there's nothing here. I wonder if the side crane will take us to that little alcove. Risk status has been reset, heading to the target location. I get logistic route plan. I guess if you had not cleared out the monsters, it would have just refused to move. I like that it pauses to wait for me whenever I beat things up. There's stairs here, though. Oh, those are the stairs I came down. Didn't even think to move this. Huh. Oh, it takes me back to a teleport point. Another, shortcut. Nice. Man, the route is pretty long on this one. A person? Cloud for pile of goods is too much. How can I keep up with this? What's going on? Yeah, well, if this isn't Kalis, your achievements are spreading. My colleague said you saved the Emancipator in the Cloud Fort. Nice to meet you. My name is Kai. But now Cloud Fort is in chaos. The scheduling system is a mess, and the jetty is filled with an exponentially large number of freight star skiffs. I simply cannot handle anything alone. That's right. Since you're here, do you want to help me with things? With someone as reliable as you, I can rest assured. This is the Shinjo proverb that says, we're already come this far, which means since you're already come all this way, we can dispense with other unnecessary explanations. My man, I'm busy trying to save your starship. Why are you making me do your work? Delegation seems to be the motto of this frickin' place. It's simple. You go ahead and operate the navigation compass, and the freight starships will be guided to the jetty to unload their cargo. The daily shipping schedule will be displayed on this notice board in front of me, so remember to check it. Well then, I'll leave the jetty to you. I'm off to look at the other jetties. See you later. Oh, he's just gonna dump the work on us without even, like, asking us beforehand. Alright. Oh, this is the navigation compass. Okay. The freight starship slowly moves into the jetty. My Uber treasure? This is my last treasure chest that I need to complete the map. No. What? Timetable. This should be the timetable for the Heron Express. Confirm the arrival time and the next freight starship. But why does it just look like a billboard? You reach out your head and touch the billboard. The moment your fingers make contact, the gentle voice enters your mind. Welcome to the Heron Express, Kalis. Please start your work for the day. I like that we're already in the system as a third-party contractor. So is this like a daily quest or something? Some time has passed and the new incoming freight starskip awaits pilotage. Wonder if this is like a daily quest that we're gonna have now, that we have to do so many times before, the freight starskip slowly moves into the jetty. The first time we got a treasure, is it gonna be a treasure chest again? It's a treasure chest with a monster we have to defeat first. Poor person was stuck in the starskip so long that they died and became a monster.
Show no mercy.
Oh, there's a person behind me. Oh dear, what happened? I heard the sound and rushed over. This job's dangerous. That's why I was only confident in trusting the job to someone as hardcore as you. I wrote to tell you, Cloud Force is in chaos now. Some people take advantage of the opportunity to transport dangerous goods with freight starskips, and there are also criminals who try to use freight starskips to smuggle people. So when a freight starskip enters the port, I'm not certain what might pop out of it. Because of this, Cloud Force is now understaffed. Only people with excellent martial arts skills like you and I can survive in the cruel freight jetty. Alright, enough chit chat. I'm going back to my work. You take care. Fades out of existence. Okay.
A little goes a long way.
A drop in the bucket. Let's see what that one is. Open 100 treasure chests. Okay. Let's wait for the next one. Easy enough. I wonder if it's gonna like be progressively harder monsters until you have to fight like a mini boss or something.
Well done.
Should only have one more, I think. Might be our last one of these. Mini boss? Question mark? Oh. Hello, people. Smugglers, I guess. As the door to the container opens, two people stare at you petrified. Looks like you just walked in on a couple of lovers trying to have a great time with each other. Oh my. You don't know them, so based on the conventions of the Jinzhou opera, you decide to name them Rom and Calm. Who are you? What's all the rush? As you were. You freaked us out. I thought you were my family coming to bust us. Your family? Ever since the Three Sufferings era, our family has been at each other's throats, but this generation, we fell head over heels in love with each other at the academy. Our families keep trying to split us up, all these different schemes, but how can true love be broken from the outside? So that's why we hid out here, on this freight starship, the SS Butterfly. We want to sneak off the law fu. Well, stranger, I guess it's fate that we meet each other here to take these. They're the last remaining ties we have to our families. If you take these, the two of us will have nothing more to do with either of those families. She's right. Take these as testimony to our destiny.
A little goes a long way.
So long, stranger. May you and your loved ones remain safe and happy until the universe ends. Well, thank you. Some time has passed and the new incoming freight starships await pilot change. Oh, the thing's gone. Please start your workday. Check timetable. Number of freight starships that did not enter the dark today, 0. All right, I'll need to check this tomorrow to make sure that there's not another thing we need to do. All right, so we're only missing the warp trotter from there. We're missing one treasure chest from here. I don't see any obvious areas that we've missed. Oh, maybe this area right here since it's locked out. You know, just take a quick sneak peek. It's not like, you know. It's not the end of the world if I just take a small quick peek, see if I can I can get in or anything like that. No, it's fine. It's fine. I can stop anytime I want to.
I'm with you.
Didn't mean to click that. Just can I get in here now? You twit! Oh shit! Oh no! Oh my gosh, this thing can run! Oh, I missed it! Ah, that's the only issue with Gepard is he has such a low, like a short reach. Ah, if the monster is quick like him, you just can't catch it in time. Ugh! Well, that's where the warp trotter is. It'll respawn in here eventually, but there's not the treasure chest, so I wonder where the treasure chest is. I must have missed... Ooh, puzzles? Yeah, I don't see any other obvious, like, areas I haven't explored, so I guess I must have just missed it. Well, it might be here, actually. Have I not explored this area? Is that why it's... I can't teleport to that stagnant? Oh, that's the one that I use for the general that I haven't been able to get to. Oh, that actually makes me mad that I missed the warp trotter like that it outran me. We're just gonna see if we can run past that. Huh. Trying to figure out how to get over there. Thing full of sugar. Here's the stagnant shadow. I don't know why that just... We got a puzzle there, we got monsters to defeat. Okay, we're not gonna come... I'll come back over here in a second. But yeah, this is the monster I have to defeat for the general that I haven't had access to up to this point. Now I can teleport over here, which is great. Alright, we got all of these. We're just missing the warp trotter here. Okay, hexanexus guy. Okay, where... This it? Because I know I got the hexanexus over there earlier. What's the fastest way? I think this one's the closest one. We'll grab that quest and then we'll call it a day, because I'm already like going over time. Not by much. If I had allowed myself to explore, we'd probably be here an extra 30 minutes, but we can do that another day. Let's just grab, we can figure out how the map works. Let's go grab the quest from the Hexanexus Guild, otherwise I will forget. Thankfully, they at least have a marker on the map to remind you so that you have less of a chance of forgetting. Which is nice of them, because they know that people with like fish brains like me would 100% forget. He's called Think Tank. Oof. I recognize you straight away. Hello there. I'm Think Tank from the Secret Society of Hexanexus. Think Tank is just my code name in the club. I would hope so. After all, it's a secret society, and not even the rest of our artisan commission colleagues know who our members are. Is this not the guy that was like at the star skiff waiting for the person that's gonna try and beat him up? We all call each other by code names. Sorry, I've been waffling on. You must have a lot of questions, so ask me whatever you'd like. Are you really a secret society? That's right. There used to be a group of us craftsmen in the Artisan Commission who loved the Hexanexus, but normies never really got us, so there's always someone trying to hate on us. Not the haters. Later on, we set up the Secret Society in order to do one thing, and to do it well. To saturate the world with Hexanexus, to let everyone immerse themselves in the pleasures of Hexanexus. How do you find new recruits? There are two main ways, actually. One is called social recruitment, and the other is by internal recommendation. We call it social recruitment when there's someone on the roadside obsessing over Hexanexus. This casts a wide net, but few candidates are successful. Members also make recommendations among themselves, and if trustworthy members vouch for a new recruit, we call this recruitment an internal recommendation. These candidates are trustworthy. No matter which way you come to us, everyone must be passionate about the Hexanexus. What is this cult? Why is there always a cult on every single space station? So you want to know what our code names, huh? Everyone's code name is pretty random. Some people pick names themselves, the Storytell, Dongling Artist, the Ingenionator, and some adopt a nickname that's been picked by someone else, like me, Think Tank. Lots of people have been Think Tanks before. Why did you choose such an out-of-the-way place like this? Well, we're a secret society after all. Besides, there's the Hexanexus nearby, so it makes it easier for us to link up over there. Great, that's enough chit-chat. First off, I'd like to confer the title of Lifetime Hex Club membership onto you. Congratulations. Next, I'd like to ask you, in your opinion, how can we attract more recruits? How can we improve our next day retention? How can we go viral? It's kind of boring. However, as you can see, this whole time we've struggled to get anyone to play the Hexanexus, so this whole secret society is a way of tricking more people into playing it. Well, that's just a slogan. Sorry, I didn't expect you to be such a perceptive person. I asked the wrong question. Now let me change the question. How can we make the Hexanexus even more fun? No, Rubik's Cube, the device shape has nothing to do with it. The Rubik's Cube is way, way more, like, everybody has played with a Rubik's Cube at least once, probably. Extra mentions. We already have virtual and real, and we could also put in some decorative patterns. Okay, wait a second. I'm gonna add some decorative patterns onto this Hexanexus. No wonder Think Tank is such an accomplished craftsman at the Artisan Commission. The Hexanexus is completely modified as per his specifications. Why don't you give it a try now? Make it more difficult because you also have to match the pattern. Okay. Okay, so you have to have a specific block. Be facing a certain way. That will make them a bit harder, especially once you start adding multiple blocks into it. How about it then? Is the hexanexus even more fun now? That's great. This new hexanexus model is gonna be a hit. You really are a hexanexus power tester. These suggestions of yours are simply illuminating. We'll soon have all of our hexanexus games upgraded. You can find one where you were playing it before. I really hope you can actually pick up my microphone audio. Oh my goodness, because of hello I was speaking. This is the major update, so we may as well call this hexanexus 2.0. I'll think about it when it comes to promotions. Oh yeah, we'll place chests inside our new hexanexus this time. Don't worry about it, just play the hexanexus and you'll get your chest. Now that you're my good brother. Goodbye then. I almost forgot. Here you go. This is your gift as of our latest lifetime Hex Club membership. Play lots and play often. Hexanexus is the bestest. I broke my voice doing that. Complete 15 hexanexus challenges from the Hex Club. Ooh. Oh, there's some new puzzles and areas that I already did all the puzzles in. Okay. I guess that's why they'll have like 30 of them, is because now you can do them at like 2.0 versions. I'm going to the next area, not because I'm going to get very far in it, but because of the fact that I think once I go to the next area, I'll be able to unlock Danhung's side quest. Oh, that's cool. What was the... Is that a... Killian? Kidian? What is this? What is this monster?
Whoa. Looks like the battle here was intense.
The Master Diviner must have launched the campaign while we were delayed in the Artisanship Commission.
Time is of the essence. The most important task for the Xianzhou Luofu is suppressing the Stellaron. General Jing Yuan tasked the Master Diviner with commanding the Cloud Knights. He would have known she'd act on the results of her divination.
Thank goodness the General didn't make us go with the Knights. Fighting is totally different from adventuring. All these people... It's tough to bear.
I'm afraid this is nothing, Benefactor. Centuries ago, an Emanator of Abundance besieged the Luofu with the aim of taking the Ambrosial Arbor. They destroyed half our delves and killed most of the Cloud Knights. For long-life species, such events are more like yesterday's memories than ancient history. This awful spectacle is child's play in comparison.
Hey, is that supposed to make us feel better?
It's hard to tell if the Master Diviner won or lost here.
A draw? This isn't a tournament, you know. I can't see many Cloud Knights. The Xianzhou must have fought well.
Not necessarily. There'd usually be a base with supporting forces set up after a successful engagement, but we don't see any of that. Let's look around and see if we can find some clues.
Okay, cool. So I do have the teleporter for this new area. Man, every single area in this place is huge. Ooh, this must be where we fight the boss lady. Where we fight the tree? Question mark? You know, the one that's in this event? picture. This one? Yeah, this one. I imagine that arena is where we fight her. She seems like she would be a boss. And then we can probably now do Don Hung's side mission now that... Probably. Now that we're no longer in the artisan commission. But we will check in a bit. If not, we'll keep rolling forward until we can. Alright, so that is everything for
Life is as
today.
ephemeral as dew on a leaf, and full of worldly strife.
Oh, I see someone down there. I wonder if it's Yukong. But yeah, that would be everything for today. I'm going to again be streaming next Sunday, so we will pick up where we left off, and our main goal for Sunday is to get done with this main quest so that I can finally get to the event quests. But I wonder what this...
Be careful. Those monsters are pretty tough.
Yes, I wonder what these guys are called, though. They're really cool looking. They're like wolves with horns. Nifty. Oh, pick up. But yeah, the maps in this area are massive. Okay, so yeah, as I was stating, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all again this Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will hopefully finally get done with this main quest so that I can get to the event. But it looks like a giant area to explore, and you all know how I am. Gotta explore every inch. And so we will get to that, and hopefully we will be able to get to it in time, because 9 more days. So hopefully if we can complete the other one tomorrow, I can, or not tomorrow, Sunday, then I can get to this next Friday. Though that entire Friday stream will be doing that event then. But yeah, so thank you all so much. I hope to see you all on Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do I do TikToks on Wednesday, Fridays and Sundays. I have one posted for today, and then these archive videos get put up on Wednesdays and Sundays on my YouTube, same channel name, at 5 p.m. EST. So yeah, so thank you all and have a lovely day.